Viewers, today I want to talk about the lessons I learned from Warren Buffett. First thing is that every book I read, I see the reference of Warren Buffett. That leaders are readers, and Warren Buffett is probably one of the people who reads a lot. He reads 600 to 1000 pages every day. And what you might be thinking that he has worth of above 70 billion US dollars, and he has invested in so many businesses. How many people are willing to meet him at the same day, and then how he can read 500 to 600 pages. I was watching his multiple interviews and I read multiple case studies related to Warren Buffett. So the 5 things I extracted from all these things. The first thing is that Warren Buffett says that he loves studying those people or those businesses who fail. And as per him, the one reason behind failure of many people is the restlessness. They do not rest. They're all the time working on something. So let's say you implemented one strategy and you want to continuously check it. Is it working? Is it not working? Is it working? Is it not working? And then you see that it's not going on track, and then you change the things. So as per Warren Buffett, that restlessness is a bad thing. If you have decided something, read as much as possible, think as much as possible, but once you decided something, give it time. So many investments he made were not performing for 5 years, for 6 years. Let's say his investment in the Coca-Cola, but as he was not restless, he was not continuously checking the things going on, so he was sitting calm and he was waiting for the long run, and for the long run he got the payment in shape of the billions. So that is something which he recommends, that he loved to stay calm. So calmness is the first thing I learned from Warren Buffett. And the second thing about Warren Buffett is that he, as per him, that every human have 3 things. The first thing is integrity, second thing is intelligence, and the third thing is his energy. So as per him, the most important thing is integrity. If you do not have integrity, you have intelligence, you have energy, then your intelligence and your energy are gonna kill you without integrity. So he has one thing which is called the integrity. And one of the questions, I was watching one interview, someone asked Warren Buffett that what you all the time give advices to the people, what is the best advice which you learned from the people? So he said, the best advice I learned from my father, and that is unconditional love. Unconditional love is most powerful thing in the world. If you are having unconditional love anywhere around the globe, then that is something wonderful. Never ever kind of deny that thing or go away from that thing. So if you want to see the unconditional love example in the Warren Buffett life, he still drives the same car, he still drives in the same location. When he was living, he was simply a millionaire, he was not a billionaire, he was not multi-billionaire, but he still enjoys the old things. So this is something which I learned from him, that he loved to stay on the places where there is unconditional love. And the fourth thing I learned from him is that he says that he reads a lot to clear his thinking. In his office, on his desk, there are very few things. He has one old telephone, not a smartphone, and he has just some few papers or some books he wants to read, and then he read those books and then he think and reflect. Whenever we have too much information, we most of the time we speculate things and we do the wrong speculations. So he thinks himself a lot, he connects the things after getting the information. This is the fourth thing I learned from him, that he gives himself the minimum input and he thinks on the minimum input. And the fifth thing, as per him, that most of the time he loves the people who challenge his thinking, and he loves to correct himself. He is all the time willing to correct himself. And these are the 5 lessons I learned from him. One thing is his lifestyle. I will not include it in the 5 lessons, but this is something which is important for the leaders, for the CEOs, that you need to learn to empower people. If you empower others, then you will be able to live a life where you enjoy the things. So as per Warren Buffett, that his businesses are operational without him, so he most of the time do not intervene in others, and then he is thinking on the longer projects. So he led the people, he empowered the people. So if you're a CEO, you must learn to empower the people. If you're a teacher, you must learn to empower the students. So that's what I wanted to share with you, 5 lessons from Warren Buffett. If you find it useful, please share it with others. Let's have a larger community. Let's have a community of the learners. Thank you so much.